Okay, let's talk about spheres and its properties. So a sphere is a three-dimensional geometric shape defined as the set of all points in space that are equidistant from a central point known as the center of the sphere. The distance from the center of the sphere is called the radius. The diameter is the line passing to the center and connecting two points now on the surface. So that is actually the longest line now connecting any two points on the surface of the sphere. So the sphere may also be considered as a solid no generated by rotating a semicircle about its diameter. So spheres are found in various natural and man-made objects, no, such as balls, planets, and bubbles. So making understanding of their volume and surface area would be essential, no, in the fields such as physics, engineering, and architecture. So the surface of the sphere is called a spherical surface. Now every section of a sphere, as you can see, would be a circle. And if the plane passes through the center of the sphere, then we have the great circle. So a section that is the maximum area. Otherwise, the section is a small circle. So in a great circle, the radius is the diameter is the diameter of the sphere, and in a small circle, the diameter is less than the diameter of the sphere. So a great circle bisects the surface of a sphere, one of the two equal portions, no, into which the sphere is divided by a great circle is called a hemisphere. So a hemisphere, the is equal to one half, no, of the volume of the sphere. Now the surface area is equal to 4 pi times the square of the radius, and the volume would be 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Okay, what is a spherical segment? A spherical segment is a solid form by passing two parallel cutting planes through a sphere. And in this case, you have a a two base spherical segment. But if you only have one cutting plane, then we have a spherical segment of one base. No, as you can see here in the figure. So this one is a one base spherical segment. Now, in this lesson, we will just focus on the one base. A hemisphere may be defined as one base spherical segment, no, whose altitude would be equal to the radius. So the altitude of the segment is from the from the minimum point, no, on the base, no, of the segment. That would be the altitude. And then okay, you have small letter r, which indicates or signifies the 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 radius of the small circle. And the volume of the hemisphere again is one half the volume of the sphere. So what is the volume of a spherical segment? So the for one segment, okay, one base spherical segment, the volume is pi, the square of the altitude divided by 3 times quantity 3r minus h. And the second formula is the area of a two base spherical segment. Okay, what is a zone? The zone is a surface of revolution, no, of the sphere included between the two parallel planes. It's like the lateral area, okay, the lateral area of the one base segment. So the area of a zone is the product of its altitude and the circumference of the great circle. So if h is the altitude, no, of the zone, that is also the altitude of the segment. R is the radius of the sphere, then the zone is equal to 2 pi rh. Okay, now a sphere is circumscribing a cubical box having a volume of 3,375 cubic meters. So find the volume of the space between the cubical box and the sphere. Okay, so let me construct first the figure. So circumscribing, so nasa labas yung sphere, no? So I'll draw my sphere muna. Okay, so this one is a great circle. Okay, so this is how I draw my three-dimensional figure or the sphere. Okay, so of course this is the radius, no, kung ano to, great circle. Tapos naka-inscribe yung cubical box. So maybe we can draw your yung cube. If the sphere circumscribe the cube, the vertices should be tangent, no, to the surface. So all the vertices should be tangent to the surface of the sphere. So what we're given here, yung cube, no, volume ng cube, which is 3,375, and we know that all the edges are congruent, so which is s cube. So we can compute for the measure of one edge. So 3,375, so that will be cube root. Okay, 3,375 cube root 1 divided by 3 cube root. So this is 15 meters. Okay, now how do you, so take note that ito, pag kinonect mo siya, that will pass through the center, no, yung diagonal. Okay, yung diagonal ng cube. So the diagonal is square root of 3 times yung measure nung edge nung cube. So that will be 15 times square root of 3. And this is actually the diameter, no? So diameter din siya. Okay, erase ko muna siya. Magulo. So okay, so this is square root of 3 tapos 15, or 15 times square root of 3, which is also the diameter, no, of the sphere. Ang hinahanap is the volume between the cube and the sphere. Okay, so ang radius natin is half of this. So 15 times square root of 3 divided by 2, so 12.99. Okay, and the volume of the sphere therefore is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube. So pwede ko na siyang i-compute directly, no, times 5. So this is 9,182.36. So the net volume will be the difference. Okay, so 9,182.36 minus 3,375. So this is the volume of the sphere, volume of the cube. So the required volume will be the difference. So 5,807 cubic meters. Yan. Let's have another example. A cylindrical container 2 inches in radius is filled with certain liquid. No, a metal herb is submerged in it, displacing the liquid to the height of 0.5 inches. Determine the radius of the metal orb. Okay, so let us draw a right circular cylinder. Okay. Ang radius niya given 2. So may water dito. Okay. So may metal herb. Okay, tapos the height of the water or the water level will increase. Okay, with 0.5 inches. Okay, so the difference in the volume should be the difference in the volumes should be the volume of the sphere, no? Okay, so since parehas lang naman yung area mo, so this should be pi r squared, okay, multiplied by the height 0.5. Okay, pi r squared times 0.5, and that should be equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So you can get the radius. Pi will cancel out here. So 4 times 0.5 divided by 4 and then cube root 4 over 3 pi r cubed. May 3 pa pala, sorry. 0.5 times 3 tapos cube root. And so 1.14 inches. A wooden ball inches in radius sinks to a depth of 10 inches in a river. Find the exposed area of the ball above the water. Okay. So meron kang sphere. Tapos then okay, the radius is 7 inches. Tapos sinks to a depth. So mas mataas siya. So ito yung surface. That's actually the zone, no? That's actually the zone. Kasi this one is a one base segment. Okay. The radius is 7, and then the height will be yung 10 inches, no? Ito. What we need is the zone 2 pi or h. Meron tayong radius and then the height, and that is just the zone. 7 times 10 inches. This is the zone. Okay, so 2 times 7 times 10 times pi. So that's 140 pi. Ang ang kailangan natin is the exposed area. So, ito yung exposed. Okay? So, the volume of the exposed area pala, exposed area. Oh, that is okay. Yung surface area is 4 pi RH. 4 pi RH. So, 7 4 pi R pala. Ay, wait. The volume is 4 over 3 pi R cube. So, the surface area will be 4 pi R squared. So, R squared to. And then, minus yung 140 pi. So, this is the surface area ng sphere. And this one is the zone area. So, kunin lang natin yung difference. 4 times 5 times 7 squared minus 140 pi. And 56 pi, and that is around 175.93 square inches, no? Area siya, no? Okay. We have one more. Two more pa pala. So, find the volume of the spherical segment with diameter 20 inches. And the zone area is 160 pi square inches. So, this is the formula, no, for the volume of one base segment. The diameter is 20 inches. The zone area is 2 pi RH, 160 pi, okay, square inches. So the diameter, the radius rather, is 10. Okay, so since given naman to, you have 160 pi for the zone. Tapos 2 pi, ang R natin is 10. Ayan, so leaving only one unknown, which is the height of the segment. So 160 divided by 2 divided by 10. So that's 8 inches. Nag-cancel out na yung pi doon, no? Okay. So, we can now get the volume by 8 square over 3, tapos 3 times 10 minus 8 yung height. So 30 minus 8 times 8 squared divided by 3 times pi. Yan, 1,474.45 cubic inches. Okay. A hemispherical container contains water to a depth of 10 centimeters. If the volume of the water inside the container is 10,000 cubic centimeters, find the radius of the base. So, meron kang hemisphere. That's half of the sphere, no? So, this one, so ito yung ating sphere. So, so yung depth niya is 10 centimeters. This is actually the radius, no, of the sphere. Yes, 10. Contains water to a depth. Okay, sorry. So, erase natin yan. And then, lagyan natin siya ng water. Okay, so maybe somewhere here. The height is 10 centimeters. Ang hinahanap yung radius ng vessel. The volume of the water is the volume of the segment, no? Okay. Which is 10,000 cubic centimeters, and that is equal to pi, meron ka ng h no? 10 squared over 3, tapos 3 or minus 10, yung h given naman no? Ayun, so makukompute na natin yung radius, and the radius here is the radius of the hemisphere, no? Yun din yung radius ng sphere. So 10,000, we have 10,000 times 3 divide by pi. Okay, divide by 10 squared. Okay, plus 10 divide by 3. So 35.16 centimeters. Okay. So change natin siya. Okay, so